Hello, welcome back to Left and Past. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm in Dalton, Georgia at the historic Huff House. And this sign says, here on January 2nd, 1864, General Patrick Cleburne proposed arming slaves in exchange for their freedom to alleviate the manpower shortage facing the Confederacy. Almost all the other generals present opposed the idea of black Confederate soldiers because it violated the principles upon which the Confederacy was founded. General Patton Anderson said the proposal would shake the government, both state and Confederate, to their very foundations. And General A.P. Stewart said it was at war with my social, moral, and political principles. Considering the proposal treasonous, General W.H.T. Walker informed President Jefferson Davis, who ordered any mention of it to be suppressed. In March 1865, with defeat looming, the Confederate Congress approved enlisting slaves, but few did and none saw combat. Conversely, nearly 200,000 free African Americans served in the U.S. Armed Forces. And before I actually get into the walk around and the storytelling, they have this little sign over here for Joseph E. Johnston. I'm going to show you guys. And it says, General Joseph E. Johnston's commanding Confederate Army occupied this house as headquarters from December 1863 to March 1864. But now I'm going to walk around the Huff House and tell y'all the story. This Gothic Revival folk vernacular home was built facing the railroad in about 1855 by Robert A. Holt. During the Civil War years in 1862, the great locomotive chase passed by the house as it chugged through Dalton. And a quick explanation of what that was, in the great locomotive chase on April 12, 1862, Union volunteers attempted to commandeer a train and ride it to a southern stronghold, destroying bridges and rail lines behind them, and it failed horribly. In the winter of 1863 through 64, General Joseph E. Johnston, commander of the Army of the Tennessee, located his headquarters in the home as he regrouped the 40,000 troops who were wintering in the Dalton area and preparing for what we now know as the Atlanta Campaign. Here in the dining room, General Patrick Cleburne proposed to officers the arming of slaves in the manpower shortage facing the Confederacy. And this proposal was disregarded until very late in the war. Mrs. Lida E. Huff bought the house in 1890 and soon afterwards had the home turned around so that along with the newer homes it would face Selvage Street. This was accomplished by placing the house on a log turnstile powered by mules, a process taking 2 weeks while the family still lived in the home. The home was noted to be the active social center in Dalton. 3 school teachers and their families stayed in the Huff House until the death of the last daughter in 1971, and these educators were well known in the community. The Huff House Committee has been working actively since early 2014 to rehabilitate the home, keeping its charming features and history, and repurposing it once again to be a welcoming home for many types of social and business events such as parties, meetings, and weddings. The furnishings appropriate to the 1855 to 1971 long era bring warmth, comfort, and delight to visitors. An exciting display of railroad memorabilia and working model trains fill upstairs rooms. The adjacent Davis home is to be renovated for a Civil War research center housing many resources, displaying authentic Civil War artifacts and telling the story of the Civil War's significance in Dalton and its resulting devastation. But now I'm going to walk around the rest of the Huff House. And this is a memorial for General Joseph E. Johnston. And this is the Davis home, which is now a Civil War research center. And the Huff House is a museum open on Fridays 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. But I was unfortunately not able to fit it into my film schedule. But whenever I do get the chance to come and film the inside for you guys, then I definitely will. But I will be showing pictures on screen right now. Okay, that's me all for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy that video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. Also, subscribe down below if you haven't already, because it's free and it helps me out a whole lot. So definitely do that if you haven't already. I know this video was probably on the shorter side, but I definitely still enjoyed filming it for you guys, as well as telling the story for you guys. I have one more historic house to do in my area, which is the Clisby Austin house. So stay tuned for that video, because it will be amazing as well. And also stay tuned for future videos that I have planned, because I have a whole lot of amazing videos planned for you guys that I cannot wait for y'all to see. But with all that said, I hope y'all have a great day, but this adventure is left in the past.